RJ here, hanging out at the Young Hollywood studio with the legendary Reggie Miller. So we just had rookie sensation Brandon Jennings in here.
Oh, nice. And
now we got the legend. So we're mixing it up. Wow. You got the rookie and the legend.
Wow, yeah. He had a good year this year for Milwaukee.
He did.
Yeah, he played very well.
Crazy though, he had that game 55 points, but people don't realize 57 points one game.
Yeah, but not as a rookie. So he gets props for doing that. That's probably my fourth or fifth year. But for a rookie to get a double nickel game, and I think he got it within the first month of the season too. And everyone was kind of crowning him as being the rookie of the year, and kind of hit that rookie wall a little bit, but picked it up and played fantastic in the playoffs, getting the Bucks to the playoffs for the first time in like 8 or 9 years.
Which is crazy as a rookie to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that game when you had your 57 points. Like, did you know, as it was going into the fourth quarter, that you were about to break a record for your team?
I didn't know until the PR person for the Pacers came up to me and said, "Hey, you're within 10 of breaking the all-time Pacer record." And
now, does it change your thinking at all, though, knowing that record is within reach? Do you play differently, or you just keep doing what you were doing anyway?
Well, I was getting most of the points, as we call, throughout the flow of the game. You don't want to change it up that way, which is going to alter the balance of the game. You don't want to be just shooting up shots to be a detriment to your team. We ended up winning that game, which was great too. You don't want to get 57 in a losing cause.
Yep.
I mean, it's nice, but it just doesn't look good.
Makes sense. All right, now, since you're the Threepoint King, we're going to ask you 3 words of wisdom from you, and 3 pointers, I should say. You ready?
Okay.
No, 3 advice that we want out there.
All right, here we go.
So, when you're going into a game and you're the underdog, now you think you're going to get killed, but how do you rise up to the challenge and still try and stay focused and play that game?
Well, all the pressure is on the team that's supposed to beat you, correct? So if you're the underdog, what do you have to lose? Well, all you have to do, there's really no pressure on you because everyone's expecting you to lose anyways. So if I was the captain of that team, I'd go to the rest of the 4 guys that are getting ready to take the floor with me and say, look, everyone already has an L in the column for us. All we got to do is go out there, let's keep it close. And if the game is close going into the fourth quarter, all the fans are going to start looking at it as, hey, this X team was supposed to beat this Y team by 10, 15 points. It's a game here. All the pressure is on the team that's supposed to win. Let's go out and have fun and win it.
All right, now, when you're in the locker room getting ready for the game,
yes,
what's the essential thing that you just have to do or have to have?
I have to have a good pregame warm-up. I'll take the remote control and I'll do some studying, as we call it. I'll go over the X team that's supposed to beat us by 10 points, and I'll do some studying on the guy that I'm particularly going to guard and try to see if I can find some tendencies where I can have the advantage.
It's really strategic. It's not just going out there and trying to get a ball in a hoop. There's a lot of
that happens in high school and junior high, but when you get to college and the professional, a little bit more studying goes into account.
Nice. Now last pointer. You're on the road a lot, and, it's tough on the body. If you play a game and you have 57 points like you had, how do you recoup and play the next day?
Have a huge meal afterwards.
What would it be?
Preferably pasta, because you need to put more, or rice. You need to put the carbs back in you. Lots and lots of water. And vitamin water, as you see. And vitamin water. You got to rehydrate because you're exerting so much energy, and sleep. But you got to hydrate and you got to get carbs back in your system.
That's the key. All right, now let's talk life after basketball. Beyond being on the court and doing the announcing and all that. You're in LA, Malibu. Like, what could be better than that? What made you decide, all right, this is where I want to be?
Why Malibu? The water.
Yeah.
How can you beat the water? The people are fantastic. It's a different feel than LA. I like to get away, and I don't really come into the city unless I'm doing Young Hollywood. But it's a chance for me to get away and just, meditate.
Have you become a Laker fan?
I'm an Indiana Pacer fan. For life.
It's true.
For life.
I like that.
For life.
So let's talk about some of the other things you're doing. Now, you had the entertainment bug a little bit. You're in LA. You've got to have that.
I got a production company, Boom Baby. We did a couple projects.
Yeah, I like that name, and I heard that, Boom Baby. What made you call it Boom Baby?
The Pacers play-by-play analyst, Slick Leonard, his moniker is Boom Baby. Every time I would hit a 3 while I was playing, he would say Boom Baby. So I went to Slick. It's like Slick. After I retired, I'm thinking about starting this production company. I want to name it Boom Baby. Can I use, because he had the rights, obviously. I'm like, yeah, just as long as you're not doing any porn films, you can use Boom Baby. I'm like, Slick, I promise, no porn films, so.
Last thing before we let you get out of here.
All right.
You've given a lot of great advice, but to the kid that's in high school right now and You know, he's thinking, gosh, do I try and go to college? Do I try and make it to the NBA? And you know, they're not coming after him. How do you still stay focused and stay in the game?
Stay true to your heart. First and foremost, what I tell most young kids in high school, the lure of money obviously is great. You know, you get your car, you get your jewelry, you get your nice clothes, but getting that education and being able to fall back on that, no one can ever take away that degree. I had so much fun and enjoyed my college experience at UCLA as you did at USC for 4 years, and I want young people to understand that that's how you grow as an individual. The money, the fame, if you're good enough, will always be there. So enjoy growing up. That's what I like to tell young kids. Enjoy the process of making mistakes, you know? Falling down, getting picked back up, hey, I'm not gonna do that again. That's what life's about.
That is true. That is what life's about. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Reggie Miller.